Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Moranah and I welcome you to my first playthrough of Chivalry Medieval Warfare. This is not my first time playing this game. I bought this game a few months back during a Steam sale, played it a few times and then forgot about it again. Now I thought, let's give it a try and do a little live commentary while I'm at it. Please mind, Chivalry is a pretty intense game when it comes to violence and gore. To put it lightly, during your playtime you tend to learn a whole lot about the human anatomy. Keeping that in mind, please don't watch this if you have a weak stomach or are rejected by violent games, because this is one of the more violent games I've played. With that being said, I will now leave you with the footage and my commentary, and I hope you enjoy. Alright, I always tend to pick the Mason order if I can, because I just like their logo better, but I guess... no. I hope? Yeah, I can. But I can't pick an archer for some reason. Alright, well, a vanguard it is then. Yeah, spears are always nice. War axe is fine. Throwing axe it is. In melee characters I always tend to pick third person, because I can you have a bigger field of vision, so you can see your enemies approach. You won't get surprised as easily, and it doesn't really affect your aiming that much, because, well, obviously as a melee character you don't need your aiming as much as like with an archer. When I play an archer I usually play in first person, sorry. Right. So, this was my first attempt at a melee character. Yeah. Everybody should try to avoid the Circlejerks, because okay, this is a cat and mouse game, and meanwhile I'm getting shot at by archers. Oh, there goes my arm. So I really would like to play an archer this time, but I guess this is an archer map that, well, favors the archer class, and that's why everybody picks an archer. But usually nobody picks an archer, or maybe one or two, because in this game playing an archer is very hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard. You get yourself killed most of the times before you actually can kill anybody else. Maybe it's just because I'm a noob, and well, I think that also matters quite a lot, but it is just very hard to play as an archer, because the physics in this game there you go. The physics in this game, you can quite easily turn suddenly. You can 360 jump shot, or, you know, It's quite a bit like Call of Duty. Unrealistic quick movements are possible. So it's very hard to predict where someone is going to run to. So you have to take into account the travel time of the projectile, like a bolt or an arrow, or even a spear, and you have to keep in mind the drop-off. It's quite significant. So to actually get a shot on your target at a bigger distance, it really is difficult. With a bow it's even harder, but with a crossbow your projectile speed is a bit higher. The drop-off is not as much, but the reload speed is quite long for a crossbow. So during that, like 4 or 5 seconds, you're as vulnerable as can be. You just have a short sword or a dagger, or you could even pick a very big shield, but I don't think you can use it in combat. You can just put it down and hide behind it like a little bitch. So playing an archer is not for everybody, but since I usually like playing an archer very much, okay, now I'm gonna just play like everybody else. Because I like playing archers so much in games, I tend to pick it, even though it's not very rewarding. When you do shoot down a target, it is very rewarding, but I played a game like half an hour before this one. I think I made 4 kills in the entire match and I died 14 times. Well, that was my arm. I tend to lose my arm. What the fuck? Okay. Oh yeah, you can... what is it called? Disgrace a dead body, I guess? When someone is dead on the ground, you can actually keep chopping at them and, you know, dismember them, behead them. Like I said, it is a very brutal game. But on the other hand, it's the Dark Ages. The Dark Ages probably were brutal. Thinking of that, it's not probably just the Dark Ages. I think if you're in a real war right now, it is still very brutal. But this is, well, you have to have a bit of a strong stomach to play this game. Or just be very fucked up in your head. And I guess I am both. Ladies and gentlemen, that will be it for this playthrough. Don't forget to leave a like or a comment if you indeed liked the video. Subscribe if you are new here and you would like to see more in the future, and follow me on Twitter or Facebook if you feel like it. The 2 videos in the background are clickable, so if you haven't seen them yet, you can check them out. The left video is me hunting Grims in Tibia together with Spoffy. The right video is the latest episode of my War Thunder series, in which I try to stay alive as a bomber in a historical battle. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for watching. My name is Moranah and I will see you next time.